several months ago, I had the thought in my brain of like, hey, there's this one childhood game I used to play. I never quite found it. I found images of it, but I couldn't quite pin down what the name of the game was. At about this same time, I discovered something called the Flashpoint Archive. I can't remember if somebody told me about it or if I found it on one of the Discords I was in or wherever. I don't remember who told me about it or what told me about the Flashpoint Archive. But last night being March 25th, I saw this social media post, and the memories came flooding back, and I had the primal urge to play this game. Ladies and gentlemen, we are so back. Welcome to LEGO Star Wars: The Quest for R2-D2 in the year 2025. When did this game release? 2010. This is a 15-year-old game. But then again, when do I not play, you know, old games? So yeah, let's play. The menu music randomly stops, so I don't like that. But Lost in Space, R2-D2 starts emitting a distress call without knowing that his signal contains blueprints to build a powerful secret starship. Separatists and Republicans are in a state of high alert. Whoever amplifies that signal first will be able to acquire the droid's location and perhaps the path to win the war. Oh my god, when I heard this music last night surfing this game, like, it just a whiplash of nostalgia in my brain. Let me configure my... I'm trying to make all the spacing fairly even. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so I believe, if I remember correctly, the other two characters I can unlock are Obi-Wan for the Jedi and Dooku, I think, for the Sith, if I remember correctly. But we gotta start with that boy, Anakin.
It is the will of the Force that you're at my side.
And it's the actual voice actors from the series, dude! I'm so excited. I can't remember. Okay, so Anakin has one jump and one jump, two laser reflection. And then Ventress has one health, one jump, and one laser reflection. So I guess their base stats are a little bit different. And then, wait for it. Look at all of these glorious levels. This is going to take several videos, and I am so excited. I'm so excited. I can't believe that I actually found this. I've never had Flash game players actually work like this. This is going to open so many new avenues for the channel. Deactivate sensor array on ship. Moving undetected is vital for finding R2, but Separatist troops have sabotaged our ship and replaced our sensor array with one of their own. Now they can monitor all of our movements. I remember having to destroy these. You have to clear out enemies of the ship and destroy the device. I remember this. Oh, the memories are flooding back. Oh my god, 8-year-old me is freaking the heck out right now, dude. Okay. I have my arrows. Z is jump, X is attack, and there's the force push, and then I can dash attack. F for full screen. Oh, that works. Does that make my display no, it doesn't make it different for you guys. But it helps me... Wait, does it? Does it change for you guys? I can't tell. Hang on. So after not realizing this until I played through the first 4 levels and reacted to everything, when I go full screen, my gameplay freezes. So I will not be able to play full screen. So, yeah, the little, saber salute, the little bow at the beginning is funny. Each character has a little bit of different versions of that, because I think I said the other characters are Obi-Wan and Dooku. I forget how I unlock those guys. But yeah, all these little crystals are worth 2, and then there's big, like, red ones that are worth 5, like that. Awesome. And if you collect enough of these, you get bonuses at the end of each level. And I can just hit the crap out of these droids. But all the nostalgic sounds. 8-year-old me is absolutely loving this. You saw that little blue crystal pop up when I beat them. That's worth 5. And you don't have to go everywhere in these levels, but there's certain bonuses that you get with these levels. I forget, because, like, you can get bronze, silver, gold medals for, like, completion time, like you have 20 minutes to complete the level and get the bonus. I usually average like 5-6 minutes beating levels. And then I think if you don't die, you get a bonus. If you get crystals, a certain amount of crystals, you get a bonus. And I think there's also an exploration bonus. I think one of the ones I did on my first try was like, 90% completion bonus. I think I have to unlock like every area of the level, which I'll do. So there's these health pods that only have a certain amount of juice. You see those green lights on top of those. And then if you see the little flashing lights on these things, you can break items that have flashing lights on them. So you're not going to be able to break this huge display up there because there's no, like, flashing lights on it. And then there's also these, like, semi-hidden areas over here. So if I hit these guys, you can open this up and get more crystals here. And I think that counts towards your exploration bonus. I'm going to do all this again because I also learned, I think it was in the first recording that I did. This does not save properly. In most of these Flash games off of the Flashpoint archive, you can save it properly, but the way that this game was designed, you had to make an online account to save your game, and that's kind of hard to do in, like, you know, an archived, technically offline game. So I'm gonna play this whole game on Saturday, like, all in one sitting, and just split it into a bunch of different videos, but I'm gonna show you guys the first 4 levels now. I'm gonna come back and get gold medals on everything and, like, actually take time to get crystals and everything on Saturday, but there's no point in doing it now since this is all gonna be erased once I'm done with my session. I'm still doing these first 4 levels again because it didn't record properly the first time. But essentially, you make your way through all these levels, and it's the quest to find R2-D2 first, and I actually think that there's an actual Lego set with printable instructions at the end of this game that you can, like, find your own Lego pieces and, like, make a Lego set of some stuff in this game. But essentially, you go around, like, doing missions that, like, help you prevent the enemy from getting R2 or get you to R2, because it's Anakin and Obi-Wan versus Asajj Ventress and Dooku, if I remember correctly. I forget how you unlock the other 2 characters. Yeah, there's life bonus, crystal bonus, time bonus. I think level completion also counts with the amount of stuff you destroy, and I think 8,000 is the amount you need for a silver medal, and 12,000 is the amount you need for a gold medal, and I think the time bonus, yeah, the time bonus I think is a multiplier. There's a whole point system, and there's different ranks that you can get that you guys will see here in a minute, and there's also bricks that you can get to upgrade your skill trees, so yeah, in this one, we have to kill all the enemies on board. The thing about Lego games is, like, you can clean through them pretty quick if you want, but sometimes it's just nice to, you know, go through the whole thing and, you know, play it. And, like, take your time and get the completion bonus. I'm probably going to do that on my DS while I DoorDash with all my old Lego Star Wars and Batman and other games. Also, when I played this in full screen in my bad footage where everything was frozen, some of the rendering in full screen isn't great. Like, some stuff is blurry. Like, this wall with all of these crystals in it was completely black. So I think full screen renderings have some issues, and you have to be very careful with where you jump because that's an automatic life taker, and that hurts your multiplier. You have to be very precise with your jumps, and I'm literally going to die because I can't jump properly. Why is this an issue now? I've been playing this for an hour. Why can't I jump? I'm already dead. Alright, well, I don't know why I'm jumping there, because I tried to break the Separatist tank over there earlier, and it didn't work. Because sometimes there's the hidden bricks I was talking about. Those help you with your skill tree, like lightsaber damage and health and force damage, force push, whatever. That ship wasn't there before. Oh, it took off. It must not have rendered properly. Also, some of these lasers didn't render properly, so there were invisible lasers, and I had to be really careful dodging them. That was kind of fun. That added a level of difficulty to the game. But it looks like everything is recording fine. There's going to be some level of jankiness to, you know, playing games that haven't been around in 10, 15 years and downloading them offline through a trusted, you know, community Flash game source. But I have to be really careful here, because if I run out of lives, I'm already out of lives. I can only die 3 times. If I die again, I think I have to reset the whole level. And, okay, there's my health pod. I'm gonna get through all these droids. I about fell off. You have to be really careful, too, because if you spam X too much, along with your jump button and Z, you can fly off the map. If I fly off the map again, I die. So I need to be very careful. And take out those guys. We're going to heal on up. Awesome. And then we will very carefully make our way out of the level. Float our way. Floom, floom, float our way over. How did you shoot me? You barely saw me. You shot me before I was ready. I wasn't ready, dude! Don't shoot me! Yeah, you work on your blaster, idiot. Why is it shooting upward like that? That's funny. There's so much charm to LEGO games. There's all the personality with each of the characters. I love it. LEGO games are just, they're so charming. That it is the baseline of my childhood nostalgia. Played so many LEGO games as a kid. The time bonus is 20 minutes. 1649 means that's how much time I had left. And I didn't have any... I died trying to jump. Jumping is very hard in this game. You have to time it very precisely, or you will screw up and die. So level 3, there is no healing chambers anywhere. So I have to be really careful here. I almost died through, you know, the only times I've actually died in these recordings is falling off the map, but I almost died, like, being shot by enemies. I'm pressing the wrong buttons. It's fine. Don't worry about it. But the thing about these jump areas is that there's crystals over here, and I think in this level, one of our upgrade bricks is nearby. So you have to be very quick with your second jump. You like, can't take your time with the second jump, or, like, it won't register, and you'll fall and die. And that hurts your life bonus, and we don't want that. I cannot jump to save my life. It's fine. I can speedrun these pretty easily if I wanted to, but I want to try and get gold medals and everything. I want to take my time and enjoy this on Saturday when I record the full game. I'll go back and record all these again. Oh, also, with some of these doors, some of them, there's like a pause icon on it. This one's just a straight square. Some of these you have to, like, stand on until it fully opens. It's really weird. I don't know why they do that with the doors and make everything different. Also, deconstructible plants, because they have the flashy thingy on top of it. These are like bootleg Lego studs. They're Lego crystals instead of studs. I think there's much bigger gems in, like, later levels. Oh, I got shot and died. And I wish you would break apart into little bricks instead of, like, collapsing and having... Instead of seeing stars, you're seeing R2s. You just gotta be really careful with these jumps, because one of our upgrade bricks is right there. There you go. And then I can skip that area entirely and go on this way. Actually, I won't be able to skip this entirely because you have to beat all the droids in this particular level. Every level has a slightly different objective. Sometimes you need to destroy hardware at the end of one level. And sometimes, you know, you need to, like, beat all the enemies here. Okay, you are all dead. Lovely. Okay, this has a pause icon, so you only need a quick tap at once. I don't think I can shut it off once I turn it back on. I think some of the bridges in later levels, like, are flashing, or like they're on a strobe of some kind, and you have to be careful when they turn off. Oh yeah, big old turret. I can just deflect that because I'm the chosen one and I'm a freaking boss. You get to die. And then I hold Z and X to force build this bad boy. Build a transmitter, destroy a transmitter, destroy all the droids. You know, whatever the level requires, we'll get her done. And then you can see that you have been promoted to Gifted Knight. I think that was just an online ranking system back in the day. I don't think that means much now. It's like insignias as you level up in the military, kind of, that kind of a feel here in this game. But I need to remember, I want to do more damage. I need to remember this upgrade next time for Anakin. And there's also force skills that you can do. If you toggle Z and X certain ways, you can do, like, different combos. But we'll get level 4 knocked out before we wrap this video. So there's a homing beacon that we need to destroy here. It's all just an elaborate scheme to get to R2 and, you know, rule the galaxy and stuff. Because who doesn't want to rule the galaxy in Star Wars, honestly? I could just glaze past most of these enemies if I really want to. Actually, can I cheese this? I can jump on top of this, right? I can. That's so funny. Oh, yeah. Here's an invisible wall. You see the flashers, the flashing lights on the side of that? That means I can go behind here and get crystally boys. Oh, yeah, I can double jump and, like, dash into them. Yeah. I will learn some of the force combos as this goes on, but I'm just kind of speedrunning this right now and showing you guys what's what. Because none of this will save once I leave the game. Because I literally cannot save it, unfortunately. And I mix up the the lightsaber and dash buttons, so whenever I run through a laser, I take damage and have the red flashies of owie pain. We don't want that. And I just dash off the map because I forget my buttons. It's okay. I'll get into it when I'm playing for more than 5 minutes at a time on Saturday. Oh, but I remember, I was obsessed with gemstones when I was a kid. I like shiny objects. I like looking up, like, jewelry, and, like, I love the, like, the jewelry-esque shapes and sounds that came with this game. Like, you know, little kid nostalgia and learning about, wow, these things are shiny. Stuff like that. I also probably have some blend of undiagnosed, like, ADHD, maybe a pinch of autism in there. I really don't know, but I'll get tested for that. But this definitely brings back visceral nostalgia and joy because of you know, all the gems and, like, you know, playing childhood games. I've always loved Star Wars, and I forgot I could jump on railings like that. You can cheese those railings and jump onto, like, the 2 pixels that are there and, like, jump over the wall. I'm definitely gonna take advantage of that as this gameplay continues. I have so much fun playing these Lego games. I've always had so much joy playing these because it's also how I spent time with my siblings growing up, mainly my sister. Like, we didn't get to play a ton of video games when we were kids. My parents, like, restricted our video game usage during school days, so we only had a certain amount of time to play on weekends. So we spent a lot of time playing Lego games. I forget if Addie ever played this. I'll have to ask her. I forget if she ever played this game as much. But there's so many Flash games that I found on this Flashpoint archive that I'm going to play. Most of them are Star Wars games, but a lot of them were on the old Cartoon Network sites and all the other sites of shows that I played when I was a kid. I didn't find all of them, but I found a lot of them. And now we can destroy this device, smash it up, and move on with our lives. But no, this is a lot of fun. This is just something that I'm gonna play and run through and just have fun, and I hope you guys enjoy it with me. It's just, oh, it's so fun. I love these games so much. I love Star Wars, man. I'm such a Star Wars nerd. Oh, I love this game as a kid. All the memories are flooding back. And that is where we are going to leave off today. We'll pick up from Mission 5 next time after I, like, 100% through all the other 4 levels and then pick up. We'll try and get some different characters in there if we can. I don't know if we'll be able to unlock, like, Obi-Wan and Dooku. I think those are the other 2 characters. I don't remember, though. If you want the Flashpoint archive, I highly recommend it. I can't remember who recommended it to me or where I found it. I'm pretty sure someone recommended it to me several months ago. I remember writing it down, and I saved it for later, and boy, am I glad I did. This is going to be my content goldmine for at least the next month. If you want the Flashpoint archive, it is linked down below. I will put it down there so you can download it and explore games to your heart's content, but that's where we're going to stop today. Thank you all for watching me play some Lego Star Wars The Quest for R2-D2, and we will keep her going next time. Peace out.